Hi, I'm Vicky. So I'm a mother of two lovely boys. Now, whilst I was pregnant, I had 5 miscarriages, unfortunately, and 2 full-term pregnancies, which is why I realised so much that was going on in my body during my pregnancies, and I kept a note of it and researched loads into it so I could help other women out there during their pregnancies and after childbirth. Now, constipation during pregnancy can be quite a downer. I mean, why does it happen and what is it? So what is it? It's when your bowels, your lower intestines really slow down and nothing's really moving, and you find it really hard to go to the toilet for a number 2 or a poo or a poop, or however you like to call it. And it can get downright annoying and frustrating, especially as your belly starts to bloat. You feel all stodged up and not really able to move, quite sluggish. So why does it happen to us during pregnancy? Well, pregnancy hormones, like almost every time the pregnancy hormones are at hand, progesterone and relaxin. Now, progesterone and relaxin, they slow our intestinal system down, unfortunately. They are wonderful for pregnancy. Of course, relaxin has to be there to relax the bones, the ligaments in our body to prepare it for pregnancy, but at the same time, it has other effects. Same with progesterone in the lower intestines. So when the intestines are slowed down, it also means that the processing of the food through our intestines is also slowed down. The muscles are relaxed and they're just not working as they used to be. What's more, as baby grows, you've got more pressure on your intestinal area, kind of squeezing your intestines together, making it even harder for the passage of food to go through. At the beginning of pregnancy, our blood volume increases. Our body needs almost up to 50% more blood than in our normal day-to-day life. So as our blood volume goes up, then we need more water to supply our blood system to make things flow around our body better, which means we really do need to be drinking more fluid. So I'll get to that in a minute about the tips and things you can do. Our bodies also need a higher amount of nutrients to help our baby grow. And our bodies will take the nutrients from our internal supplies as well. If we are not feeding ourselves the right kind of nutrients or enough, our body will turn to internal supplies, which also means more and more is being extracted from the intestines. Again, with more water in our blood volume, this water will also be taken out from our intestines. What is left? A really dry kind of poop that's hard to move and hard to shift and slows down and leaves us being sluggish. So you get the idea. So what can we do to help constipation? Well, luckily there are loads of things we can do, thankfully. The first feel-good thing to do is to check your diet. Keep it high in fibre. What kind of foods are high in fibre? Beans, of course. Think of beans, broccoli, spinach, even Brussels sprouts if you can bear them. Dried fruit, especially figs and dried prunes. I mean, you only have to look at them to see that they're good for, number 2s. Definitely make sure you're drinking enough water during the day. I know it will make you go to the toilet more, but it's really important to keep things on the move. Another great thing is probiotics. Like, get yogurts that are high in probiotics. That really helps move things around as well. Check any foods that are high in probiotics. Also, please check the label that they're okay for pregnancy at the same time. Another great idea are psyllium husks. Now I'll write that down for you. Now those, if you sprinkle them on your muesli in the morning or add them maybe into a cup of tea, perhaps not, maybe some porridge, you kind of won't notice them then, but they are so good because they thin out and they help everything move through your digestive system a lot quicker. So as you can imagine, if your poo is a lot more watery, thinned out, it helps move things along instead of blockages and getting things just bloated and stuffed up. So really keep an eye on your diet. What you need to avoid, well, fast foods, processed foods, all those kind of more unnatural foods are very high in fat as well. And your body needs a lot more to process the fats, which can slow things down again. White bread, white rice, white pasta, all of these, they can really make things sluggish. So really try to aim for more fresh foods and dried fruits. And a lot of fluids, and you'll have a lot happier time going to the toilet. One really helpful thing for me about going to the toilet was when I learnt about squatting. Now, I didn't know this in my first pregnancy, so I had an awful time with constipation and then later hemorrhoids, which was even more excruciating. So to squat when you go to the toilet, why is squatting good? Well, normally we sit and, our legs are firmly planted on the ground and everything gets clogged up. Can you imagine like the bend here? So when this is your body and your legs are on the floor, then you're bending everything that's around there that's in your intestinal area. So you're actually squashing it up more. When you squat, it's like this, so the muscles are more relaxed and everything comes out easier. You'll notice that with your babies. Well, your toddlers perhaps watch them while they're still wearing nappies. They will stand up or prefer to kind of crouch and squat when they're going for a poo. And so the first time they start going on the toilet and toilet training, really high up, it's very difficult for them because things are scrunched up. So that's why we should practice it for ourselves. I mean, it will really help any kind of hemorrhoids as well, because you put less pressure on your muscles, things can move more naturally and go with the flow. I can really recommend that you get yourself a squatty potty, because a squatty potty not only helps during pregnancy, it will work wonders, especially soon after childbirth. You'll be so happy that you've got one. So I really hope all my tips and advice for you today have helped you move things along. Constipation is not something that's fun throughout pregnancy. So really try and look at the tips that I've provided here and work them into your daily activities. Exercise is also very important. Now, gentle exercise during pregnancy, make sure during pregnancy that you're exercising according to what your doctor has said to you, because our bodies are all different, and if you're used to doing a lot of exercise before pregnancy, then during pregnancy it's normally okay for your body as well. But if you're not used to doing exercise, then go gentle on yourself, definitely. What's really important is that you can go for a gentle walk, get things moving, go for a swim, and your body's kind of moving around and you get things to work inside of you. One other really good tip is to go up on your tiptoes and back down again, because from doing that you strengthen up your leg muscles, but also the muscles that are around your pelvic area. Just gentle squeeze and release exercises which help to work your muscles at the same time. Thanks so much for listening to me today. Now, if you'd like some more concise tips and advice, please go and visit my website, ohmymamabody.com. On each page I've listed out pregnancy symptoms and postpartum symptoms, what they're all about, and loads of tips how to deal with them. Sign up to my newsletter and get regular monthly updates from me as well. Now, if you're a mama who's interested in building up your own thing from home, like I have, now I wish this for all mamas because it's amazing how much time you can create for yourself during the day when you've got your own business running from home. If you're interested, then go and visit the Mama Mentoring part on my website. I've put a link in underneath as well. And I'll send you some videos to get you started on how easy it is to build up an online business nowadays. I really look forward to hearing from you. Bye for now.